Hi everyone, long time no see. I hope you're all doing okay. I have missed you guys. I have been so busy. It has been a crazy time. What's it been like for you guys in the last month? Because everybody I speak with seems to have had a really hard time in different ways, whether it's been health, business, just different things. Everybody seems to have had a really hard month or two. Anyway, I hope you guys are okay, and I hope you're feeling okay and things are getting better, and yeah, I just hope that life is okay and treating you well. I am in a different location again. I'm at my friend's, which my first ever Sjogren's YouTube video was done here, but over there, and I'm in the kitchen, and I was trying to set up there, but it just wouldn't work for some reason. So I've come to here, where you have seen some videos here as well. And as I brought the camera, my phone, I realized that I can't find the microphone. So I really hope you can hear me, and I will up the volume as much as I can in post. But yeah, so, excuse me. So I thought I'd start the video with my haul because I've bought a few things and I thought that's like probably the most interesting, fun thing. And if people want to switch off after that, they can. Or if people are interested, they can stay on. But after I've done the haul, after that, then I will catch you up on everything. I have had a new haircut. I had that today. That's not the most important thing. A lot has happened. It's been a very busy time, but I will tell you all about that later. So let's start with my haul. So actually, I do have to explain one thing. I was trying to get a place out of London, and it's fallen through because I decided to back out. And I will talk more about that later. But I was very depressed about my whole situation. And also the last month or so has been just very trying, and I felt like I have obstacles all the time. My attitude has changed though now. So hopefully things will get better, will get better. But anyway, I was feeling very sorry for myself. I've been working a lot. I've been I'll tell you all about it later, but been doing a lot, and I just thought, and I was really sad that I lost nearly £300 of a holding deposit for this place. I mean, it's my own fault because I decided not to go through with it, but I was still quite upset about it because, you know, I am saving. So what do? I thought, you know what? I'm gonna make myself feel good because I feel like if anybody is into the feminine energy and the masculine energy, I have just been way too much in the masculine energy, and I prefer to be in the feminine energy. Also, since chronic illness and since getting older, over 50, and all the physical effects of over 50, menopausal, postmenopausal, Sjogren's, autoimmune disease, especially, really, I think that's the worst part. Physically has affected me in so many ways. And since then, I always like to try to look my best. I don't always in these videos because I just pick up the camera and I don't care as much. Sometimes I do, but a lot of times you've seen me without makeup. And right now I just put some lipstick on. But a lot of times I do like to help myself look a bit better because it makes me feel better. Just sometimes I look in the mirror. Doesn't happen that often anymore, thank God, ever since Jeremy Beyond Sjogren's protocol, but it happens. It happened about a week ago, less than a week ago. And at those times, I'd like other things to be okay, to kind of make up a little bit for feeling bad or looking bad because of health or whatever. Anyway, that's the intro. It's taken 5-6 minutes, but I will delete some of this hopefully. And I will start with two of the things are actually propping up this phone. That was smart. because I want to start with a simple thing, which is skincare. Now, you know what? I'm just going to have to start with what I've got in front of me. I got myself 2 pairs of shoes. This one is from Kurt Geiger. And I know that it's very, very ironic that I was upset about spending that money. Well, you know, the thing is, that money just went into thin air, the holding deposit money. And what I'm saying is that I'm spending more money on things to make myself feel better. But there are things that I need, that I can use, and there are things that actually make me feel happy rather than that which didn't. Anyway, Kurt Geiger shoes, and here they are. I wanted some spring shoes. I can't remember what I have in storage, but I don't think I had that many shoes anyway. I'm one of those people who shoes always hurt my feet and they're uncomfortable and stuff, so I don't normally have that many shoes. I've been wearing a pair of shoes that my mom pointed out. She had given to me God knows how many years ago, and she said, "Are you still wearing those?" And I was like, yeah, time to get some shoes. So new shoes. So these are really, really pretty. They're, I think, a camel color. I can't remember what color they call it. They're slightly too big for me, but I bought them in a sale and I could give them back. But all I'm gonna do is just put a sole thing, because I'm a 6.5, these are 7. I use 7, UK 7 for boots and sneakers, but for shoes I'm a 6.5. But you know what? Since Sjogren's, again, not since Jeremy's protocol, but then, you know, in the summer anyway, everybody's feet get a bit bigger, and I will get some soles. They're not going back, they're so pretty, and they have a bit of a heel on them, and I love them. So that's my first thing I'm going to show you. Second thing I'm going to show you is a bag I bought today, because I have been just using one black bag forever, and because it's spring and then summer's coming, I have a couple of bags in storage, and I have a tiny bag here, but that's black as well. But I wanted some color, some spring type color, so I bought this from TK Maxx, and it has so much space, which I felt was great because I could put my iPad in here. Before I was thinking of putting my laptop in here, and that's another reason why I got it. But I feel like it might ruin it. Like, I don't know if it's gonna take my laptop's huge. But I love it. I bought it today and I already used it today. I already put all my stuff in there. I went out with it. And so this is US Polo Association, or the US Polo Association. And they make products as well. Clothes, bags. I'm guessing shoes. I don't know. I have to, ow, my arm. I've got terrible frozen shoulder, terrible. I'm going to actually ask to have a steroid injection. Anyway, I was house sitting for my friends, the ones that I used to stay with until, anyway, you'll know everything later, until I moved out. Anyway, but I was house sitting and I didn't have anything to clean my face. And so I opened my friend's cabinets, and she had number 7 cleansing lotion for dry skin, hydrated and nourished feeling skin. And it's got vitamin A, E, B5, and grapeseed oil. I just used it to cleanse my face, and it just felt so good. I haven't even had a moisturizer for a couple of months, because in between moving and yeah, so that's why I guess it felt so good. Oh gosh, I just remembered something else I bought. 1 second. Because I didn't have moisturizer, one day I bought a takeaway from Planet Organic, and they have skincare as well. And I thought, well, at least let me get this until I actually buy a moisturizer. And this is Altea Rose Glow Elasticity Face Mist. It's rose water and collagen and hyaluronic acid. And I don't know if it's done anything, but it sure feels good. Oh, very cooling. Okay, forgot about that. Yeah, so I bought this, and it was number 7 that you can buy at Boots. They had a 2 for 3, so I bought that, and I bought the serum because she had a day cream and a night cream of this, and for some reason I didn't feel like getting that. I don't know what's wrong with me, but instead I got a serum. It's Restore and Renew Face and Neck Multi-Action, clinically proven, and I looked at reviews and they seemed really good. I'm 53. Actually, analytics, oh gosh, I can't think. They said that a lot of my viewers are actually between 25 and 35. So you guys are not going to need this, I don't think. But I do. So it feels very nice. I only picked this up today. So I got that. And then I bought Airbrush Away Pore Minimizer Primer, because I do have a lot of open pores, sometimes more than others. And so with these 3, this one, I think it was about, I can't remember. I'm going to say 15 pounds, but maybe it was less. I don't know. But anyway, this one was free. So I had to only pay for these 2. And then they gave me freebies. They gave Future Renew Damage Protection Defense Shield, and it's a SP50. And they gave me this, number 7 Derm Solutions Oily Blemish Prone Skin Lightweight Hydrating Lotion, proven to soothe and hydrate blemish prone skin, 100-hour hydration. And it says it calms and hydrates skin prone to blemishes that can be caused by hormonal changes. So that's actually good for the younger people who watch, because if you're having periods and you get spots because of that, some people get spots with menopause as well. But yeah, I know that when I was premenstrual, I'd always get a couple of spots. But I'm still gonna have it, why not? I'll still put it on, it won't do any harm. And the last box under here is another pair of shoes. I'll show you that later. I've only got another pair of shoes and 2 dresses to show you. So I'm gonna have to try the dresses on, but I'll just show you a little bit of them. So these were from Karen Millen, and they were in a sale as well. And I'm gonna buy a lot more dresses from Karen Millen when there's like big sales, because they even have better sales. You can't really see this, but I bought 3 actually, but the 3rd dress, it was burgundy and it was really lovely, but it was too big for me, and it just wasn't right. And I bought this dress, which I will try on for you guys. And I don't know what this style is called, but it reminds me of a dress I had exactly in that style, maybe a bigger belt, thicker belt, and it was brown. And I wore it to Florence and I loved it. 50 kind of vibe. This isn't that, but it reminds me of that, and I just like the shape. I'm going to a lunch with friends, so I'll probably with a friend on Monday, and I'll probably wear the orange one. I kind of want to make dresses like the norm for me, because in the spring and summer, all I do is wear dresses, and half of the winter, but then I'm in jogging pants, whatever is the warmest thing for the rest of autumn and winter. And because all my stuff have been in storage, I haven't had that many dresses with me. I miss it, and I think especially because I was running around so much the last month, like I say, I just wanted to get into my feminine again and just feel like a woman again. You know, everybody, each to their own. There are people out there who feel like a woman wearing trousers. Sometimes I do. And actually I have a lovely light pink trouser suit, which is so elegant and lovely. But dresses are really, they've always been my thing, really. So let me just show you these shoes, which I wore today. I was wearing a pink top over this pink top. And actually, ow, this arm again. Okay. So these shoes are by Melissa. I'd never heard of it before. And they're vegan leather. And again, like I say about how shoes, a lot of shoes hurt me, and these were 6.5, so they were perfect size. I took them out today and look at the sole, they're already dirty. And I did say to myself once I got them, I thought, what am I thinking in London streets to wear such light shoes? But I did, and they're so nice, they're so pretty, and the main thing is they're so comfortable. I guess they're ballet shoes type thing, and they're just really, really comfortable. So what I'm gonna do now is try on the dresses before it gets totally dark, and then after that you guys can either stay to hear about all my updates or you can leave. So this is the dress, and it's got pockets. Where's the other pocket? There we go. Which is cute, as I always do. What do you guys think? This is my favorite. I love this dress. So I'll just walk back. Just for you to see. So this is my favorite, and it is a little bit more dressy. The other one, I'm gonna try to wear a bit more casual, just whenever I feel like wearing a dress when I'm going out, like down the road for a walk or to the bookstore or something. Yeah, okay. Okay, this dress, I don't think the color is that amazing on me. That just reminds me, at some point in May, hopefully, I'm gonna have a color analyst person coming. I'm thinking coming where, because I have no idea where I'll be living, but she'll be in London. I think she's going to actually do a workshop. I thought it was going to be a one-to-one or a workshop, I'm not sure yet. But anyway, she's a color analysis, and what she'll do is, I'm sure you've seen these on YouTube. I've always wanted to have one done. I'd like to know what my colors are, so I don't waste money buying stuff that may not suit me, and I don't waste, just that I know that whatever I choose is going to look the best that it can on me, because the colors are what are the colors for me that would suit me. And she does, so that she does the material, you know, the colors, the clothes that would suit you, and then she does the jewelry, like whether gold or silver would suit you. And she also does makeup and hair as well, so she'll tell you what color hair, what kind of shades. So I cannot wait to show that. I'll definitely film it. But anyway, so yeah, so I don't think this color does as much for me as the orange did, but I like it as a dress. Like I say, if I just want to go to the bookstore or I want to wear a dress, I wouldn't wear it out to an event or anything like that, because I don't think it's that great on me. But it was on sale in my size. It was even cheaper than the others. Other sizes, so I'm gonna keep it and just use it on a day-to-day thing. The only thing I'd say is, if you did like it and you wanted to buy it, I'll put links to everything below. Just be aware it has a lot of buttons. You notice that I had missed a couple, and it takes a while to get the buttons. So if you have arthritis or fatigue or something, it's not the best dress, because there are a lot of buttons. You'll just have to have a lot of time on your hands. I've even missed one here. I have to do, and I can't be bothered right now because I'm going to take it off right now. So that's it for my haul. Let me know which dress you prefer, if you like the orange one or the green one. And like I say, I'll put links to everything I've showed you in the description, and none of these things are sponsored or affiliated or anything. So I am starving, so I'm gonna cook and eat, and it may be that I do the update on another day. Hi guys, it's getting darker. Not just that, but oh gosh, sorry, there's a, let me see. Not just that, but my friend will come back soon, and then I won't be able to talk in my room because I don't know where my microphone is, and the sound is not, you're not gonna, there's gonna be like TV background and stuff when he comes back. So I thought I'll just talk while I cook. So for myself, I'm just making something really quick. I always do this here if he's out because I don't want to be in his way when he comes back. I'm really sorry about this angle. That's kind of a bit better, sorry. Yeah. So I just got these buckwheat pasta. It's 100% buckwheat, ready in 8 minutes. And I got myself some ready-made tomato sauce. I'm not a big fan of having too much tomato because of inflammation, but I will have some. And I will have plenty of extra virgin olive oil. And I have vegetables that I made yesterday. They're in the fridge, which I'm gonna add. I already had a sardine salad for lunch, so I'm not gonna have any more fish. It's just gonna be vegetables and the pasta. And my friend accidentally, he did a Deliveroo and they accidentally sent him Cumberland sausages when he wanted cocktail sausage, ready-made cocktail sausages. He doesn't cook, so he just wanted ready-made cocktail sausages. And I thought, as a surprise, instead of this going in the trash, I'm not gonna have any, but as a surprise for him, I'll cook these. But I'm gonna fry them because I don't know how to use his grill. I think it has to be switched on somewhere else and it's not. So I'm gonna fry, and he doesn't have a frying pan. I'm gonna use this pot, see how this goes. Anyway, you're not here for me to talk about cooking. I was gonna talk about, and I hope this doesn't sizzle too much. I don't know if this is gonna work. I guess I'm gonna be quicker than I thought. Like, I'm not gonna talk too much, I guess. But basically, what have I been up to? So a few weeks ago, I kind of lost track. First of all, I caught a really bad like spring cold, and that lasted for a while. And I was supposed to go for that trial, the Sjogren's trial, like a forget the word, like for them to test me and like do blood tests and sign the contract, all that kind of stuff. I was a lot better, but I still had a little bit of a cold, and they said, no, it's fine. Come in. So I did, and I spent the day there, and I videoed a little bit, so I'll put that in now. But all that is kind of pointless because I've decided not to go through with it. But I thought it might be useful for anybody who will go to one of these things. The reason why I decided not to go through with it is because one of the side effects that they discovered, I mean, there was the placebo people, and then there were the people who had the medication. And the people who had the medication, they caught COVID a lot more, and they caught other viruses, and then it said caught rare viruses. And I thought, you know what? COVID changes your DNA. COVID has not been fun. People get long COVID. My daughter has long COVID. Also, my mom is not well. My daughter isn't well. I am not well. And I don't want to give COVID to them. And I don't want to be worried about that. And how much is this lowering one's immune system? I know there's great results for people. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let other people do the trial, and if they want to, and if it turns out to be good, then I'll look at it. But I've come so far in getting better because of Jeremy's protocol. I think it's a little bit silly for me to. I think if I was really bad, hadn't met Jeremy yet, and I was as bad as I was, I would risk it. But just like I did with hydroxychloroquine. But since I'm not that bad, I'm not going to. So that's that. I told them and they're absolutely fine, obviously, with it. So that was the trial, finito, but I did spend a whole day there. And then also you get this app where you have to be they're screening you every day for weeks, asking you questions like how dry are your eyes, your mouth, blah, 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 fatigue, pain, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I passed the screening and I passed all the blood tests. The blood tests were, I don't know if if I will put a clip of that. I don't know if you guys, if you're as squeamish as I am, you probably don't want to see blood, but I did film just a tiny bit of all the bottles of blood that they took of me. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put it in, but whew, yeah, they were testing for everything. TB, HIV, just absolutely everything. And the chest x-ray, all sorts of things. This is starting to sizzle now. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm just gonna do the pasta, and after I finish talking, then I've turned it off, but it'll just sizzle for a little bit while it cools down. It's not gonna cool down, gosh. So that week and the week after, somebody asked me if I could work in their office every day, weekday, 4 days the first week and 3 days the next week. I am not well enough to do something like that. I said yes because I felt bad, like he wanted to be with his kids for Easter and stuff. I said yes. That took a lot out of me. At the same time, my mom was going through radiotherapy. So after work, I would go and see her at the hospital and spend time with her, because mainly it was like waiting, and I knew the first week was going to be okay and the second week was going to be harder, and then I'd be at home as well with her. And at the same time, so that's work, my mom I moved. I was trying to from my friends, I wanted to move straight to a new place and not come to another friend's, because I can only be here till the end of May. And I just didn't want to move so much. But it didn't happen.
So I thought I'd show you all these beautiful flowers that I found. I decided to fill my friend's home with a few different vases of beautiful flowers so that when they came in, and this is more so for the wife, for when she came in, because she loves flowers and she plants beautiful flowers, that it would be like a really nice surprise. Yeah, so I bought some flowers from that florist, and then I bought these tulips from Tesco's. Hi guys, guess what? I am moving today. I'm moving back to another friend's. I'm seeing a place tomorrow, fingers crossed. Please God, let it be okay. I will take it and I will move in end of this month if it is okay, if they also accept me and everything, because I am so tired of moving from one place to another. Yesterday I just said, even though like it's not all my things are in storage, but yesterday I got myself a man with a van, because I just thought, there were 3 suitcases, a few bags, and I just thought I'm not going to do that to myself because it'll just tire me out, and I have such busy weeks come all the time. Yeah, it was a great idea to get the man with the van, but I didn't give everything to him because I had some fragile stuff and I had some other stuff that I needed last minute, like forgotten what it's called. I am just so tired. Anyway, I am upstairs because I have bought so many flowers for my friends as a thank you. And they said they were going to go for a walk. So I went and bought the flowers, came back and they were still here. So I've hid them in the hallway. And now I'm going to get my bedding and go to the washing machine. So I have an excuse to go next door and see if they're still here. If they're gone, then I'm going to run around putting the flowers in different vases all over their home. Well, downstairs. It would have been nice to put one in the bedroom, but that's a bit invasive. Oh, so exciting. I got hyacinths, a bouquet of different things, tulips. I think I heard a door, so maybe they've gone. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to clear up the rest of the stuff. It's about 1 o'clock or something, I don't know, 12 maybe. and I'm gonna take it slow all day and do the last bits. It's always the last bits actually that are like the hardest to pack and stuff. And I'll probably make 2 trips with a cab, but it's fine. I could make it 1 trip, but I don't want to carry too many things into the cab and then up the steps of where I'm going to. I have such a busy next 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I'm so behind with things like YouTube and photography, posting and editing, but I will try my best to do it as soon as possible. So guys, I got them this beautiful bouquet. It's just absolutely beautiful. These hyacinths, tulips, and some fresh strawberries. And I've set up the vases ready to go with water in them. Guys, I'm so excited. I put them all in their house and I'll show you. And I also got them some fresh strawberries and oh, it's so nice. All I have to do is run and write them a card and then bring it down, and I'll probably put it with the strawberries. Here, I'll show you. So when they come in, I don't have a sense of smell, but I'm sure they'll smell the hyacinths, especially, I mean, they've got their own hyacinths as well, but those are fresh. So they'll definitely smell those. As they come in, they'll see tulips, hyacinths, and my big bunch of flowers. So hopefully that will make them very happy. And then I also put these in the corner, which I'm not quite sure what they are. They're not peonies. What are they? Somebody tell me. And then we'll go into the kitchen. And in the kitchen, they'll come in thinking that's it. And they'll see, oh wow, more tulips. There's a couple of bunches of tulips here. And I also bought them these strawberries. I hope they'll share. They look so good. So what I'm going to do now is run upstairs and, well, they could have got moved around. Well, there we go. Go upstairs and write them a card, and I'll probably put it with the strawberries. Yeah. I had to rearrange this one a little bit. I haven't cut them because you need secateurs and... Hello, Mal. Hello. I know you've had your food, you cutie pie. So I will let her... Oh, look at that, guys. I will let her cut them. What is it, Bao Bao? Hello, you're gonna give me allergies. You're gonna give me allergies, cutie pie. I know. So in that time, so some days after work, I'd get on a train, go out of London and view a place. I'll show you some clips of the train rides and a place that I nearly got, the one that I put a holding deposit on. Exhausted by going out of London, and all my friends, my family, my potential work, photography, everything is here, and it was just ridiculous.
it was kind of like, why was I going? And the reason why I was going is because it was more affordable. But I've decided to stay in London, and I'm looking at places in London, but it's really, really hard. Even to get a room to share with people, if you go on, I forgot what it's called. A lot of them say, like, for you to be under 35, maybe 40 max, they want you younger, I guess, because they're sharing, they're young people sharing, they want a social time and things in common with people, which is kind of very ageist, but yeah. And then the other places, even though I can afford it, they say that my affordability, I can't based on affordability, because they want me to be earning 3 times what the rent is, which is ridiculous. So I'm really finding it difficult. But so I moved, I looked at places. Then my mom got really unwell after her radiotherapy. She had a really bad infection and had to intervene with the doctors and the chemists, and had it been not for that, I mean, she finally got her antibiotics 4 days later at 7 o'clock at night. They had left it too long. She became even more sick. They had to give her more antibiotics. And the whole thing, she's lucky she's with us today. I've never seen her so ill, and that was really hard to take in. I've had some other news that's been hard to take in, but yeah. So as you can imagine, that's why I felt like spoiling myself, because there was a lot going on. I feel like there was more, but I can't remember. And I'm really sorry if I'm talking fast. It's because I'm aware that my friend's gonna come soon. So I know I'm much more hyper than normal. But yeah, this last week, I felt very tired, fatigued, kind of, yeah. And I was lucky that I had to go and cat sit and house sit for my friend, because I was able to just rest and do nothing. I took it as an opportunity to, it was actually only for 2 nights and 3 days, but it helped. So I think I've caught you up. Oh, and I did film a video with the lovely Elisabetta, who does forest bathing, and that video is going to come up on Wednesday in my new series of Wellness Wednesdays. But I think I caught you up. I thought it was going to be so much more, but I guess it will be in the clips I put in. That's what it will happen. I love you all so much. Thank you if you have got this far. Send me I was going to say sunshine emoji, but not everybody likes the sun. Whatever your favorite thing is, in the color pink, since I got a pink bag today. Your favorite pink emoji, if you got this far to the end. I'm sending you so much love. I am wishing you all the best in every part of your life. Health, wealth, happiness, just everything. And I will see you soon. See you soon. Bye-bye. I just thought, since I was talking about it, I'll show you guys. I ended up, when I was frying the sausages, I decided to, I have these beans. Oh gosh, hold on a sec. And so I put them in there, butter beans, and he had some tomatoes. And it's almost like a cassoulet, and I just tried a little bit of the sausage, and actually it tastes really nice with some black pepper and oregano. So that's for him. And I have buckwheat pasta, corn, and peas, which is actually delicious, but I could put tuna there. I have lots of vegetables. I even have samphire, which I had with fish the other day. I'll put a clip of a picture if I can find one. But that's all I want, and just that, and I will